Whenever talking about California, everyone always loves to think about San Francisco, or specifically the Golden Gate Bridge, which is great and all, but have you ever found yourself wondering what lies beyond the Golden Gate Bridge? Like, what exactly is on the other side of it? Because I know I wondered this exact question when I visited San Francisco just a few days ago. And so, of course, the only natural thing to do is to go back through the city, across the bridge, and beyond. And, of course, I'm taking you along with me for a full day of eating and exploring, showing you what actually lies on the other side of the Golden Gate Bridge in just a single day. But first, before even venturing beyond the bridge, we had a long day ahead of us, so we decided to stop for breakfast in the heart of the city, where I got a lovely cappuccino and croissant. Now, unfortunately, one thing, as you can see here, that I did not miss about San Francisco was the battering wind that was very determined to disintegrate my croissant. But fear not, we persevered and finished the entire thing. That croissant was too good to waste a single crumb. But finally, we actually crossed the bridge and made it to the lovely town that lies just on the other side, Marin. You can almost think of it as a lovely, quaint town that overlooks the city from afar. And it was here that we stopped for lunch, where this place was serving up everything that you could think of, but elevated. This is the first time that I've ever heard of corn on a pizza, and I don't know how they made it work, but they did. And then alongside that, I just had to try the salmon because I noticed on their menu that they were serving king salmon, which is one of the best salmons that you can have. And everything was immaculate. So by now, it already hit midday, and it was a long drive to Marin, where we also explored the very random but endearing houseboats in the small town next to it called Sausalito, before finally San Francisco was already calling us back. So we booked it across the bridge again, just in time for dinner. And by this point, I was really just craving something comforting. So we stopped by a lovely little restaurant on the Fisherman's Wharf, where firstly, I had to get their Caesar salad. I always do that. It's just something wherever I go, I have to see if they have a good Caesar salad. And then after that, one of my favorite foods of all time is just a burger. Call me basic, but it's just the truth, okay? It's the truth. And I used to be extra basic. I used to get it with just meat and cheese, but recently I've been stepping out of my comfort zone. Got the full thing, tomatoes, lettuce, everything. So we're just gonna say that was like kind of healthy, balancing it out. For this lovely brownie. Yeah, I got one of these last time I was in San Francisco from Ghirardelli. And let me just say, you can tell why they're one of the world's most famous chocolate makers. Yeah, might be the best brownie I've ever had in my entire life. And then, because that wasn't just enough, I had their chocolate chip cookie too. And that was a wrap on our trip beyond the Golden Gate Bridge.